Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you are in the world. I'm jacobcrypobury. We're going to explore today Biconomy, a potential altcoin gem which is sleeping in this bear market like most altcoins do. We're going to explore what it is, short-term price analysis as well as the long-term. So if you like this kind of thing, do subscribe to the channel for pragmatic anti-sensationalism moonboy talk, I suppose. So this is the website right here, Biconomy. It's quite nice, easy to navigate, stake, secure, earn. They've got a cool dashboard as well, which we'll have a look at in a moment. And it says here, making Web 3.0 frictionless and mainstream, next-gen multi-chain relayed protocol. The website is alright, to be fair. It could be a bit more colorful in my opinion, a bit more attractive to the eye, but we're just going to check out what this is all about. We can see 1.4 billion total volume, $17.7 million total transactions as well, so pretty big stuff. And let's crack on. So Biconomy ranked 284 according to the coin market cap right here. We're trading at $0.48, so quite a modest price as well. Very much a low cap gem, only $70 million. So the growth potential is, of course, very big with a low cap gem because it's easy to make a 10x possible. And to be fair, for example, if it went to $7 billion, you'd be looking at 100x. But of course, it's probably very unlikely that could happen. Looking at the year to date on the price, we have plummeted down from the $4.40 mark at the start of the year. We're actually before then, back in 2021, we were much higher, trading at prices of $16, which is pretty crazy. So it's been a constant downtrend for a long time now, and we're wondering if there's any chances of recovery soon as we're in these crypto winter prices. So let's have a little look at what could effectively happen with this project here. Biconomy, on the holder side of thing, we can see that there aren't too many whales, but there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wallets that hold in excess of 1% of the total circulating supply, and of that supply, actually of the 1 billion that is totally in supply at the moment, we've got 14% or 144 million in supply at present tense. So there's another thing to also consider. There is actually not much of the supply is released into the ecosystem as well. So what is Biconomy? Well, Biconomy is a multi-chain relayer protocol that aims to improve the user onboarding and transaction experience on dApps or decentralized applications. The project's declared goal is to make Web3 products as initiative and easy to use as Web2 products, basically. Biconomy offers infrastructure to solve several Web3 bottlenecks and problems. Protocols can onboard users without paying gas fees. Users can pay gas in ERC20 token of their choice. Users avoid blockchain complexities like a change of network. Transactions are confirmed much faster. So there's a few problems that Biconomy is actually solving in the Web3 space, and with the growth of NFTs, Metaverse, DeFi, GameFi, and everything like that, I think they're definitely in the right sort of market and area. For example, think of like Polygon as a scaling solution to Ethereum and how much they grew. So this is going to provide solution to the Web3 world as well, which is really quite important, I think. Biconomy on their Twitter, in the bear markets, they are doing a little bit. They're not getting much traction, but this was just tweeted today. You can see Biconomy new hyphen integration. Want to use PERT protocol but don't have funds on Optimism PBC? No worries, now on board in seconds. Perpetual Protocol has added our new hyphen widget to support lightning fast in-dApp transfers. So again, they're partnering up with some big players in the market, and they're focusing on development even in the bear markets, which I think is always important for any cryptocurrency project to do. We can also hear bear market is for builders, but it's also the season of crypto memes. So let your creative juices flow and win up to 300 Bico in our latest meme contest. Details in the thread below. So again, they're doing some social. It's important. They're trying to get their name out there even whilst crypto is dead, and that's probably important, traction, marketing, PR, growth, and things like that. So today we're going to check out the Biconomy charts. Oh, apologies, I'm a little bit on the sniffy side. And you can see really on this exchange, we're looking at the Binance exchange, ever since we were at this $8 from the launch here, it's been a macro downtrend. It's been an absolute bloodbath for this project. Nothing amazing has really happened. They were recently just listed on eToro, centralized social exchange, and at the moment we're looking out for potential levels where we could get an impulse. Now, I like to always mark the oversold positions on this daily time frame. We can see as well we are underextended on our 20-day moving average. Now, why do I think the oversold positions are important? Because usually we see a euphoric bounce following, maybe not euphoric, but at least some sort of returns are offered. So for example, in this instance, we saw 48% return on investment. On this instance here on 22nd February, we saw 131% ROI. From the Terra crash on the 12th of May 2022, we saw a potential 168% return on investment, and following the Bitcoin 200 week moving average capitulation, we have not actually been oversold on this RSI, and there is no bullish divergence looking at the price structure and the relative strength index too. So let's flick that 20-day moving average back on and have a look what's going on. For me, a key resistance right now is that $1 level where we had this wick right here on the 31st of May 2022. That would be a level I'm looking out for. Using our Bollinger Bands again, we've got the 20-day moving average in the middle. We can see actually we're in a good position to potentially put through a long trade. We're currently trading in a bit of a broadening horizontal channel, which does reflect increase of volatility, but also a bit of consolidation along this support trend line, because this one here is more inclined and the support is a slightly more level, as we can see. So big support levels here, looking at these three wicks that we put through on the 13th of June, 18th, and also the 30th of June. Really, it's a good buyback zone, $0.47. If we did lose this support level, I don't think we'd come too much lower. The next support level that we would be looking at is the capitulation that we saw over here from the Terra Luna crash, which would be around $0.35 if we see continuation to the downside for this project. So Bollinger Bands does tell us it's effectively a good time to potentially go long. If we do get the reversal to the upside, we'd be looking at least a $0.66 Bico in the next few days if we can get the reversal wave come in through here for Bico over here. We can see we're putting through some green candles on the 4-hour time frame. Oversold, not quite, but almost as well on the relative strength index. So what else is happening? No volume, but we are respecting this support trend line at the moment. We have not lost the support, and we can see actually we've got some really nice wicks which do signify presence of a lot of accumulation and that the bulls are trying to take control once again in the market. So if we can get reversal to the upside, it will look fantastic, perhaps even target that $0.65 level. We'll be looking out for the breakout here. If we do get the breakout, I mean, using our fib extension tool, I'd like to see us come to at least a 0.8 level. Because this is exactly where our golden pocket fib extension is, which highlights the likely areas of resistance. If we do break through the $1 level, we'll be looking at $1.18, $1.26 as well for this particular project. But you can see every time it's just been constant lower highs, lower lows, really a big macro downtrend for this project here. So it's hard to feel excited when not really much is going on. But look at this. When we did capitulate here, we saw a huge bounce up to this particular level. Now we come back down to the oversold position on this 4-hour time frame. We've got the bounce, and again we're seeing the RSI come down, so you would assume that we're going to get another bounce depending on the trajectory of Bitcoin and everything else at the moment. So hopefully we will see a continuation to the upside for this wonderful project. There is the ascending channel that we're hoping to break out of. I'll be looking at probably $1 realistically over the next 3 to 6 months. It's hard to say what the short-term analysis is going to be, but with enough accumulation we can certainly see some bigger price levels for Bico over here. If we quickly look at the previous swing high from basically December 2021, we can start to draw up realistic levels in terms of future price targets for this project. In the next crypto bull run, we'll be looking at between $8 and $10. So it could effectively be a good project to hold over the long term. And if you do want to add this to your portfolio, you can just click on through down below to the best exchange to grab some of this cool cryptocurrency project, or if you want some Bitcoin or Ethereum or other blue chips as well. So yeah, this is a bit of an overview really of what I think is going to happen, is that we are sitting in this undervaluation phase here for Bico. Again, 20-day moving average. We are under the 20-day moving average, usually reflects a good time to potentially buy. Fingers crossed we will see that impulse wave for this project soon. As we can see, remainder of the market is sitting pretty fearful. Extreme fear lingers once again. Bitcoin has lost its 20k level. Ethereum is just battling to hold that $1,000 level at the moment. We're probably going to lose it, to be honest, and this is on the market cap over the day, and over the week we're still pretty red. There's nothing really green here at the moment. Shiba up 1%, Doge up 2%. Everything else is sort of just bleeding out against Bitcoin as the market capitulates further and further. However, on the contrary, if you are a contrarian and you're an investor that does not believe in the FUD, headline news, etc., and you have a bulletproof mentality, you could effectively buy today and hold for the long term. Just like if you bought over here in 2020 and also 2019 in this blue phase where we're in a fire sale, it can effectively offer amazing returns. And I think being a contrarian in the market is extremely important, not following the crowd, not being a sheep, believing in your own perspective, your own decisions, your own strategy. That's what's really important. So personally for me, I am accumulating cryptocurrency at these levels. I'm not going all in, but I am dollar cost averaging in with a small weight of my overall available capital. And here we are. This is why simple indicators can sometimes matter the most. Anyway guys, if you enjoyed this video, do subscribe, comment, like. See you soon.